Well, thank you very much for staying with us. And if you are just joining us, Tom Weiss is coming out to join us with the electric tiller. This is from EARTHWISE. This is amazingly powerful. Became a 5-star customer pick item when we first launched it. We sold it out. We brought it back. This is probably because we've never done one or brought you one before. And I think the reason why people are becoming more educated about the importance of having a tiller, come the spring, if you do not homogenize the soil that you have outdoors now from last season, then you'll notice that some of the shrubs and some of the plants, the vegetation, vegetables, flowers, fruits, whatever, they come in and they're a little lackluster. So if you're going to be putting in new shrubs, it's important to till. If you are transplanting things from one area to another, you want to till. And if you're putting in a fruit or vegetable garden, you absolutely have to till, and it's the biggest mistake that people that live in homes forget to do. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Bill. There's no doubt about it. You got to prepare the soil, and all those beautiful gardens, all that beautiful lawn, that landscaping always starts with the properly prepared soil. This is amazing. A lot of folks will take a rake or a hoe, and they think that's going to be enough. But you've got to get down deep and really process that soil. Maybe you've rented one in the past. You say, well, this works pretty decently, but I'm always on the clock, and it's very expensive, and usually there's a lot of gas.
Yeah, I'm sure they charge for a gas one, but $50 to $100 a day.
Weighs hardly nothing. It's got a nice little handle on it. I can, bring it up to my beds. It's very safe. I press the button, and I squeeze the channel, and I squeeze the handle. Now I'm going. Now watch what happens. It'll dig an 11-inch path, and it'll go down as far as 8 inches. To prepare the soil. All I'm doing is guiding it. I'm not breaking my back. I'm just guiding it, and I'm letting the electric tiller do the job for me. I saw this on HSN.com. Everybody's loved it. 5 stars from everybody.
You know what? In order for any one of our products to acquire a 5-star rating, that means that every single customer who logs onto our website at hsn.com, every customer has to give it a perfect 5-star rating. I mean, it's not like, okay, a couple of 3s, a couple of 4s. That means that every customer thinks it's flawless. And that's because I really believe that people are sick and tired of getting out the pick, the hoe, the rake, and going through the back-breaking event of preparing soil when you can do it with an electric tiller. Even if you wanted to share the cost with a neighbor, right. Now you're ready with this beautifully rich and homogenized soil, which, by the way, if you want to add cow manure or peat moss to it, you could even make it richer.
My point exactly. Bill is going right there. Let's say you want to add a little fertilizer. Well, let's get the fertilizer down, or a little peat moss, or a little acid or a little lime, whatever you want to add to the soil. You just go ahead, put it in there. And my gosh, maybe your soil's a little clay. You're living in Georgia. You want to put a little topsoil down there. You want to spin it all up, and you want to throw a little peat moss in there. Now you've got soil that is ready for growing. Plus, this is a place where the worms want to hang out. So the worms will start working for you as well. Then when you water the lawn, and the water goes down more easily, it's able to nourish the roots, and you're going to get some, hopefully some prize-winning vegetables and a wonderful-looking garden. But it all starts with preparing the soil.
I must share with you that we are very surprised. And I'll tell you why we're so surprised. We really believe that our buyers, and Bob Mackey is the buyer for this part of our home department, which is outdoor lawn and garden. And our buyer, Bob Mackey, is always looking for really, creative products that customers want that they cannot acquire at the local stores that usually are really not quite affordable. To boot, it's at a special price break and free shipping. So if you want to till your entire backyard to test it, do it on HSN. You're going to see, and I promise you this, you're going to see, first of all, that the event of tilling your soil is going to be seamless. If you make compost from leaves and from, grass cuttings, you blend it in with the dirt, and you will have more your vegetation. Even if you live up north where it's not tropical weather, it will look like it's being grown in the tropics. You're going to love it if you're putting in fruits and vegetables and an herb garden. Till your soil, make the soil homogeneous, and get all the nutrients mixed up. Now, let's keep going.
It's beautiful. I love this piece. Look at this. That is hard-packed. That soil has never had anything on it but weeds. Now, within a few seconds, you're turning it, you're churning it, you're eliminating the weeds, you're making nice, fresh grass, and then add a little something. I'm sorry, make nice, fresh, receptive soil. Add a little peat, put a little fertilizer there. How about this? Watch this. It's even on wheels, for goodness sakes, Bill. It weighs almost nothing, right?
Well, I love the fact that there's a handle on it, so that if you want to move it from the garage to the back, or you want to go to the front yard to do the front flower beds, you can do it. I love the fact that it runs on a power cord, and it's 8.5 amps, so you've got ample power to really dig into hard, packed clay, even if there's some pebbles out there and some rock. Now, you don't want to take this out to a coral, bedrock or anything. No. But if there's any kind of like mulch, it's great to take mulch and mix it with soil. If maybe a lot of your mulch has washed away and you want to prepare soil for planting.
Absolutely.
Call us. Order one now. Go to hsn.com. Let me remind you that it's reduced by $20. We kept it at the price break. It'll only cost you $34.99 a month for 4 months on FlexPay, and we're saving you $17.25 on shipping. Tom Wise is here. The cord, by the way, is that comes with it is just right to the top there, you notice? So you plug in your extension cord to the top, and then you can just mask it down. You're going to love the fact that it's simple to use. It is CSA listed.
Is that something?
So it's also quality protected for you.
Absolutely. Now watch this. How about you've got weeds in your garden, and depending upon how you're growing your garden and how much space you've got between, it's 11 inches between one side to the next. I can just drop this in the middle of the garden, turn it on, and then back it up, and I watch all those weeds turn into precious mulch. And now, instead of looking like they're destroying the garden, you're using those weeds as fertilizer to help the other plants grow.
And you know something? Most people would think that you've got to remove the weeds in order for them not to come back, but quite honestly, it's organic material. It turns into compost when you blend it with the topsoil. I'm going to just give you a heads up. Let me find out what's happening now, because this is an update for you. Every single time that Tom Wise has brought this amazing tiller to HSN, it has sold out. There are 600 left. Now, let me find out. How many have already been ordered this hour, Doug? So we're going to give you an update on how many people have ordered. We have 600 left. Many of you are on hsn.com. You may be contemplating the decision. You may be uncertain. You may be thinking, why do I need a tiller? I don't need a tiller. My plants grow fine. Put them to the Tom Wise Green Thumb test.
Look at that.
Till your soil. And if you're putting in fruits and vegetables and you're going out to buy seedlings, do this first and give it a whirl. And if your plants don't come in more lush than they did last year, if your fruits are not going to be healthier, if the leaves of your plants and your shrubs are not greener, then you know what? At the end of the season, you can call us back and say it just didn't work. Or in 30 days, use it for 30 days. You're going to be thrilled with the results.
It's always a mistake to plant without preparing the soil. If you've ever done that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been there myself. I'll just throw a little sod down and, I'll just water it. I'll just throw a little fertilizer on top and I'll say a prayer. It doesn't happen that way. You've got to prepare the soil, whether it's bulbs for tulips or you're putting in bushes or you're putting down. You can even do the whole lawn. You can till the whole lawn in a few hours, depending on how big it is. It's lightweight. You drop it where you need it. If you got the oversized beds, you can also snap down the wheels so you get more weight. If you really have some heavy-duty stuff to till and you want to turn it back into the earth, this is an ideal product. You're not renting. You're not watching the clock. You're not rolling anything in your car. You own it. It's in the garage. Sticks on wheels. You can even hang it up if you want to. Oversized padded handles. Very, very safe. Saving money, and you're having a blast.
Have it for the rest of your life. Now, instead of going out and taking a hoe and churning up what soil you've got and adding cow manure and fertilizer and compost that you've made and leaves that you've shredded, use the tiller.
Absolutely.
Let the tiller do all the back-breaking work that you're sick and tired of doing of. And I'm going to guarantee you that majority of people that are watching this show right now, and that could be you, probably have never tilled their soil to begin with. And you might be thinking, why till? So back, top down again, if you just channel surf by, if the soil, think about it, if you poured fertilizer on the top of the ground and watered it, where does the soil go? Well, not only will it leach into the soil, but then the UV light and the sun is beating on the soil. The topsoil is getting dry. The nutrients are being destroyed. Tilling, the rain washes it away. When you use a tiller, it homogenizes the soil. It brings the good stuff to the surface. And when you add into it, you know, fertilizer and compost and different types of, you know, manure, which has been known to really help the growth of plants. This is going to be amazing. You're going to see your fruits, your vegetables, your garden, your flowers. If you're getting ready to put in, you know, bulbs or whatever you're doing up north, this is going to be amazing. You'll see the difference. And you know what? There are 250 customers who've already placed their call and their order. I would encourage you to try one for this reason. When they sell out, I cannot promise you they'll be back at the price break.
Right.
I cannot promise you they'll be back at free shipping.
Correct.
And I certainly cannot promise you, because I'm not the finance department at HSN, that they're going to be back on 4 flexible payments. Now, if you don't know what FlexPay is, over on the left side of your screen, there's what we call our graphic bar. And at the very bottom, if you ever see that number, it says like 3 or 4 times the number, what we'll do is we'll charge your credit card in small increments. So if you happen to be a person who's gardening and you've never shopped with HSN, it will only be $34.99 a month charged to your credit card, and that's it. In 4 months, it'll be paid for. For most of you that use your credit card for shopping for groceries, to earn points and airline miles, $35 a month is going to be a blip on your credit card statement. So this is, again, a product that I know you're going to love. And remember, it's from EARTHWISE. We have sold so many EARTHWISE lawn and garden products. Customers love them.
Let me walk around a little bit at what you do.
Please.
All you do to get it started is you take your extension cord and you attach it to the cord that's already here, right? It comes, you've got to assemble it. It takes about 5 minutes. You snap your cord in position. When I want to start it, all I do is push down the trigger. So I need 2 hands there, and then I squeeze the handle. And that makes it stop. Now I can release that, and I can grab my handle like this. If I want to stop it, I just release the handle. So it's very, very, very safe. By the way, you're talking about EARTHWISE. The parent company's been around for more than 100 years. They invented the lawnmower, for goodness sake, so they know a little something about keeping...
May I till?
Please.
May I till? Okay, Bill Green's gonna till. All right, now this is how simple it is. You press the safety button, you pull the trigger, right?
Press with one hand. There you go.
Watch. Now you want to avoid, if you've got flowers in your flower bed, you want to obviously avoid here. Look, there's more weeds over here. Watch. Look.
Look at that. I saved that weed for you.
Devouring the weeds. I mean, this is really the way to do it.
You're not rinsing. There's no gas. It's not constantly on. It's a little noisy when it's going, but if you want to talk to somebody, you just release the handle, and it's instantly quiet. Your neighbors are going to love it. Now,
that's a lot simpler than a hoe and a pick. I'll tell you that right now.
Take a little hose, you hose that off, and you're all ready to go for storage. It's very, very simple.
1 minute left.
Wow.
It could potentially sell out, I think, in this hour. Am I right, Doug? There are hundreds of you that are calling because we've never until this year offered you a tiller, especially one that is electric.
Best price ever, never on free shipping and handling. I love it.
Well, free shipping, 4 flex payments, $20 off. I love all those extras, you know, those extras.
Yes.
And remember, too, you get to try it out. You get our 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. It only weighs 23 pounds.
And it's all about results. You know, if you go to the hardware store, you buy a hammer. Well, you don't want a hammer. You want to hang a picture because you want to look at your kids. You want to look at the family. You know, you get the tiller because you want to have a beautiful garden. You want to have some wonderful roses. You want to have some great fresh fruit for your family. You want the place to look great. That's why you get the tiller.
Okay, I cannot believe it. We only have 11 minutes left in this hour.
Wow.
We have another hour coming up as seen on TV. Do not go far. Stay either on the phone or if you're in the ordering process on hsn.com, it's simple. If you have a credit card handy, you can become a member at HSN family of shoppers going to our website at www.hsn.com. Keyword tiller. Okay. In the meantime, coming up in about 10 minutes, we have got our Karcher today's special, and I just want to share with you that it is amazing. It is really